Okay, today's talk is about how to tell if a lawsuit is successful. When a case gets over, it's not simply a matter of putting your legal fee in your bank account, but doing what I call a case debriefing, where you're analyzing 3 parameters of the case to check to see whether it's truly been a successful outcome. We begin with number 1, the legal fee. And the legal fee, when we determine whether the legal fee is the correct amount, is what we look at is whether we met our goal for, there's 3 different values for a case: the settlement demand, the rock bottom number is called the settlement value, which is the lowest number that you'd recommend to the client, and then there's an intermediate number called the settlement goal, and that is the goal that you have to resolve the case, whether it be by settlement or judgment. And in this case, the first parameter is whether the settlement meets the settlement goal. So we have that higher number. If we've met that parameter, then we've met the first parameter of what makes a successful lawsuit. So it's settled for the right amount, the goal. Number 2, we look at the ratio between the legal fee that we received compared to the disbursements or case expenses. We'd like the goal that we have for there is a ratio of a legal fee that exceeds the case expenses by 10 to 1. So if the legal fee is $100,000, the disbursements should not exceed $10,000. That is, if, for example, if the legal fee and the disbursements are equal, that's a bad outcome. It's not a good return on investment. So using that parameter of 10 to 1, legal fee to disbursement, is the second parameter of what makes a successful lawsuit. We want to be very careful about how we spend our clients, and we also want to make sure that we get a good return on investment for every dollar that we spend on the client's case. The third parameter that we have is the length of time that the case takes. So if the case takes years and years, that's not a good thing, and the client is not getting justice if it's taken 4 or 5 years from beginning of the lawsuit to end. So what we do is we check the number of days from the filing of the lawsuit until the resolution. And the resolution is typically the trial date. And our goal for every case is 18 months. Realistically, on average, lawsuits in New York State take 3 years from beginning to end, but we like to shorten that time frame in half to 18 months. So filing the lawsuit to the resolution of the case, 18 months. If we get the case within that 1.5-year time frame, then we've met the third parameter. So we're looking at the number 1, have we met our settlement goal? Number 2 is we're looking at the ratio between the legal fee to the disbursements, and number 3, we're looking at the length of time that it took from beginning to end to get the case resolved. If we meet all of those criteria, then it's been a successful lawsuit. But there's one final thing that you have to look at, and that is the satisfaction of the client. So with every settlement or resolution, we'll send a document to our clients called the Net Promoter Score. The Net Promoter Score asks the clients to evaluate how happy they are or how satisfied they are based on a scale of 0 being not happy at all to 10 being extremely happy. We ask them to put in a score, and we also have a category for any comments that they have. And then we post the Net Promoter Score in our conference room so everyone can see it, and we can check the average of all the Net Promoter Scores that we've received. It's sort of like a little trophy. If everyone's done a great job and we've had a great outcome, we put that Net Promoter Score right in the conference room for everyone to see. So the client satisfaction is the fourth and final step of what makes a lawsuit successful.